She's a perfect symbol of the people, rich in heritage and love. That lovely, pretty, captivating, so exciting girl will surely win your hearts. Bini Bini Pilipinas. Bini Bini Pilipinas. Bini Bini Pilipinas.
All right. Hey, everybody. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this very special virtual presentation brought to you by Bini Pilipinas Charities, Inc. And it has been almost 2 months since one of our queens made the Philippines proud on the Miss Grand International stage. And with her recent return to the Philippines, it is fitting to give her a welcome that she truly deserves. But before we proceed, let's recognize first our partners and sponsors.
Binibining Pilipinas would like to thank our sponsors: Araneta City, the city of firsts; World Balance, the official active lifestyle footwear; Jag Jeans, Manhattan Garden City by Mega World Corporation;
Silka, the official skincare. Walang duda, alagang Silka.
Ever Balana Cosmetics, Petron, kasabay sa lakbay; Pizza Hut, Dairy Queen, and Taco Bell. And we also would like to thank our service sponsors: Manila Bulletin, Novotel Manila, Araneta City, Dale Carnegie, Raymond Saldana Photography, Jojo Bragay Shoes, Gold's Gym, Equinox Manila, Dom's Ramos Swimwear, Picture City, and Bruce Casanova Photography.
All right, last March 27, the whole Philippines, the entire Philippines celebrated as one Binibini gave an impressive and memorable performance at the Miss Grand International 2020 pageant in Bangkok, Thailand. Let us look back at how our country's latest pride delivered during the pageant. Take a look.
For Miss Grand Philippines!
Grand Philippines!
Grand Philippines! Congratulations! Wow, guys. Please give a huge round of applause for our top 10 here and all the ladies on our stage. Absolutely stunning. What a great...
COVID-19 pandemic has brought despair, destruction, and death. Today, our world war has changed from war on conflicts to war on hunger for better healthcare system, racism, and education. It's an everyday battle that confronts all of us, regardless of who we are and where we are from.
Always in disguise, my hero. I see a light in the dark. Smile in my face, but we all know it's hard. There's no way to ever pay you back.
All right. Sam, she made us all very proud as she gave outstanding performances from the pre-pageant events up to the coronation night. And after months of spending some time in Thailand, finally she has returned to the Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our Miss Grand International 2020 first runner-up, Bini Bini Samantha Bernardo.
Hi everyone! Good afternoon, Sir G. Mabuhay kayong lahat. Kamusta, Pilipinas?
Again, Sam, congratulations. And how are you feeling?
Sobrang excited. So for today, I just got out in Conrad. And then I will be quarantining now in my home. So super excited to go see the world and syempre the Philippines and also my family.
Now, how does it feel to be back in the Philippines? Na-miss mo ba kami? Baka hindi mo na kami na-miss, ha?
Sobrang na-miss ko kayong lahat, sir. Actually, gusto talagang kong umuwi agad right after ng coronation night. But as we know, we have the responsibility as top 5 to travel around Thailand. And only to know that wala palang direct flight from the Philippines, diba? So, yung flight ko
Yes.
lang talaga for after 1.5 months. That's why I'm here and I'm glad to see you all virtually.
You know what, Sam? Ever since you left, pasabog left and right. Pasabog here, pasabog there, left, right, and center may pasabog. And right now, meron ka na namang pasabog, meron kang announcement na ibibigay sa lahat ng Binibini fans.
Yes, to all our Binibini fans, stand by and mark your calendar in Binibini Pilipinas Grand Coronation Night on July 11, 2021.
July 11, 2021. Everybody mark your calendars. We can't wait. Oh, I can't wait to see Sam on stage to do her walk again. I'm so excited. Well, pasabog na naman si Sam, so that's July 11. And by the way, when did you return to the country and what have you done since you landed?
So after I landed, actually I just quarantined for 10 days and I worked out. I did a lot of media interviews via online. And most importantly, of course, always updating Binibining Pilipinas and training also the girls, some of my friends there. So I'm rooting also for them and good luck to all Binibining Pilipinas candidates. So I just
Okay.
arrived in May 12. Actually, madaling araw siya ng May 13, 1 a.m. So after noon, diretso na ako agad with the protocols and wala na talaga akong chance talaga para to see the outside world. So yun.
You know what? Yeah. Fans are asking, really, fans are asking me, everyone, with that little preparation time, Sam, when before she left, how come you were able to prepare and pack the nicest things to wear? Each day is a pasabog day for Sam. But, oops, we will get back. Babalikan natin yan. Dahil alam ko marami kwento tungkol dyan. And before that, I'd like to tell everybody that we have invited our friends from the media to join us in this virtual presentation by sending us their questions to Samantha. We will be answering those questions in a short while. But first, we don't want to miss this chance to ask Samantha about her MGI experience. So, ito na yon. Sam, we have collected some photos that were taken during your time at MGI. We will flash them on screen and you will tell us a story behind each photo. You can share with us exciting trivia, juicy information, or any interesting insights behind every photo. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay,
Let's
here
do
we go.
this. Ooh.
Yeah.
So with this photo, I think this is the first ever photo that I've taken with myself and wearing the Philippine sash. So I chose this outfit by Kenneth Ramil. It's just simple. Actually, kakatapos ko lang nito sumayaw kasi in Miss Grand International, we just send our videos for our choreography every day. So after ko sumayaw, parang na-realize ko, I need to take a photo of my sash. And that's that picture. So yun, sariling
Direct,
sikap po
pwede ba-
tayong lahat, guys.
Direk, pwede ba makita ulit yung photos? Because, as we all know, pageant fans are the craziest fans ever. They come up with many, many things to talk about on social media. Direk, pwede ba ulit makita yung photo, yung first photo? Pwede ba makita? Yan. Sino tinitignan mo dyan, Sam? Ganyan magtanong ang
Tinit
fans, di ba?
Tinitignan ko yung corona niyan, sir. Inaasam-asam.
Yeah, and I like your earrings there. It's very nice, and I like the way you project yourself.
Thank you so much,
Sige, next
sir.
photo direct. Next photo direct.
Ooh, so this is our first day as roommates with Miss Grand Myanmar. Her name is Hanley. I got really close with her, and even after I went back to Bangkok, talagang nag-uusap pa rin kami. We have actually overnight stay. So talagang I really love Han, and we can really see the future together. I hope I can visit Myanmar soon when everything is settled, and I hope she can also visit Philippines. So sobrang siya talaga yung
Wow,
pinaka-close ko, sir, sa pageant.
that's nice. This is a question in between. I personally love Thai food. Everybody loves Thai food. Ikaw, na-miss mo ba ngayon ang Thai food or na-miss mo ang Pinoy food?
Actually, sir, parang halos the same lang naman siya. Pero sobrang nami-miss ko yung Thai food na coconut milk with seafood. So, yun talaga yung nami-miss
Wow.
ko. But don't worry, I will cook it one of these days.
Sige, magko-cook fest tayo ng Thai food. Next photo, please.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So after our media tour, we went to Phuket, and this is the photo that I've got with my grand sister queens. So yan, this is actually the first day and official trip of ours. And naalala ko during this trip na basag yung salamin ko. And I have a live in Miss Grand International, and nag-trending siya. Nag-trending siya. Akala nila nagbibiro lang ako na nabasag yung isang shade ng shades ko. But then again, all went well. And yeah. So after that, nagpalit na ako ng shades. Ito yung photo na yun.
From Bangkok to Phuket, para lang tayo nag-uusap dito. From Bangkok to Phuket, how long is the drive or how long is the trip?
So it's like from Manila to Palawan, 30 to 45 minutes via plane. So yun. Sobrang bilis
Wow.
lang, sir.
Bilis, ah. Okay.
Bilis.
Sige, next picture, please.
So this is it. This is our like official crowning photo. I really love this photo because you can really see how I feel. And that is genuine talaga, sir. Sobrang saya ko lang talaga nung coronation night. Because the night before ng coronation night, I let go everything. I know that I can be a great spokesperson. I can be a great queen for Miss Grand International. But at the end of the day, you know, hindi pa rin naman natin hawak lahat ng bagay. So what I can do is just do my best and God will do the rest. So yun talaga yung ginawa ko, and that's why when I look back, parang feeling ko wala na akong mababago eh. Wala na akong mabibetter pa. Siguro, maybe yun talaga yung purpose ko, to be runner-up, sir, in my pageant journey. Because I think I am the best runner-up ever. I am very supportive, and I'm very much willing to do the job, whatever it takes. So yun.
Alam mo ba, Sam, nung kinoronahan ka, at back again to our lovely, crazy Pinoy fans, nung kinoronahan ka, hindi nakalagpas sa mga all-seeing eye ng fans yung guy nag-crown
Si
sa'yo.
Pan! Yes, si Pan. His name is Pan. And actually, parang nag-gain siya ng lahat ng followers din. And Mr. Nawat even told me that, oh, did you know that he's an actress here? And he has actually billboard in Thailand. So, oh, that's Pan. And I'm like, who's Pan? The one who's got trending in the Philippines and who crowned you. I was like, oh, that's Pan. Okay. Actually yun. So, sobrang nagtithankful siya, guys, sa lahat ng mga fans, especially Filipinos. So, yun. You can follow him on Instagram.
All right. Sige, next photo, please.
Ooh, of course, the Aguila by Star Creations. Mr. Patrick Aisorena. Oh my God, I want to explain a lot about this. This was made 10 days only. I don't know kung paano nagawa yun ni Patrick Serena, but without the people behind it, talagang hindi siya mangyayari. We have conceptualized this actually one night, and alam na talaga namin kung ano yung gusto namin, but we don't know how to execute it. And I feel like with all my experiences in Binibining Pilipinas, and of course with Miss Grand International, feeling ko para talaga akong agila. You know, it's just I need to find the right moment to soar and like spread my wings high, and I know that I can make it to the top. And that's what we really want to see this. You know, the Philippines have the strength, potential to be the queen nationally and of course internationally. But not only that, we are also resilient, diba? We have the strength, we are brave to conquer every adversities in our life. So yun. That's what it is.
You
So
know
thank you
what?
so much, Patrick Aisorena, and to my whole team for making that. And last na lang, sir. 2
Go.
days
Yeah.
before my flight, sir. Oh my gosh. Nasira siya, sir. Nasira yung string. Hindi ko yung makalimutan. And we're like, oh my gosh. Nasira, babe. And Patrick Aisorena was just really calm, and he's like, we can make it, babe. Tomorrow I can pack everything, and then you just need to practice it every day when you will be in quarantine. And that's what I did. So every day, first day of my quarantine, I put it out, and every day talagang pinapractice ko siya. Because I don't have that time and luxury of, yun nga, time to do
Mm.
everything. So even my speech, even my, hair and makeup, trainings, halos lahat talaga ginawa ko via online lang. So yun, thank you so much. Wow, ang ganda
You
naman
know
ng
what?
background mo, sir.
You know what? When we were watching the National Costume Show, ang ka-text ko si Tito Rog, Mr. Roger Flores. Sabi ko, Tito Rog, immediately after the national costume, I will upload the photo of Samantha sa aming Facebook page. Siguro,
Aww.
in a blink of an eye, grabe yung mga nagla-like, grabe yung na-appreciate nila yung creation ni Mr. Patrick,
Patrick.
na-appreciate nila how you wowed everybody, how you surprised everybody with this spectacular costume. Everything came together. So I
Thank you
remember
so
that
much,
time
sir.
when you're preparing, sabi mo, gugulatin mo, pasabog na lang yung national costume mo, and you delivered.
Thank you, sir. And I think I am the only one in Binibining Pilipinas history that wear a golden panty. Tama ba, sir? As a national costume. But it's easier talagang binibini pa din yan, di ba?
Yeah. You carried it so well. You carried it so well, and we were just so during that time. You don't know. You can't imagine the goosebumps we were getting seeing you walk and seeing you carry the national costume with pride. Wow, nagpapalak
Thank you,
pa kami.
sir.
Yes, next
Yay!
one.
Success! Ooh, wow. Next photo, dalawa to, sir, no? So, yung first photo, I'm wearing a emerald green gown, lipad version of Mr. Louis Pangilinan. And of course, I'm wearing our sponsor shoes, Bergais. So, actually, this is my two favorite gowns ever in my lifetime. Because during the preliminary, fun fact lang sa iba, actually, hindi talaga yun yung first option namin. But when I wear it in my fitting, I told immediately the designer, Louis, I was like, I think I will wear this in preliminary. So can you adjust this and that? Because lilipad na ako in the next few days. And then he said na baka hindi kayanin ng time. But when he found out na kaya naman pala talaga ng time and talaga gagawin na siya as preliminary gown, he's like, okay, I will deliver it tomorrow. So, kumbaga, sir, ganun talaga yung support na nakukuha ko. And without them, thank you so much, Louis Pangilinan. He made it, I think, less than 10 days or 10 days din. I am not sure. But because we put every deadline on it, kasi we really want to fit it and practice pa din. So, kung may problem pa, talaga ma-adjust pa namin. So, yon. And of course, the other one gown, the finals gown, is by Yeye Manila. This is like a jewelry gown. We really want to represent something in Miss Grand International na they haven't seen before. And when he was creating it, he said that his inspiration is me. And I was like, okay, I don't have any idea about it, but my stylist, Kenneth R, he's like, okay, we just need to trust him because I've already said everything that what we want, what we, what suits you the best. And so when he created it, we got so excited and then we really love it. Wala nang hesitations for us na, okay na yan lahat, okay na, talagang yan na yun, wala na talaga tayong i-alter. It's because I feel like I am connected to the gown. So that's what it is. And
That's
that's
it.
why we choose
Yes,
that as
that's
our
it.
final gown.
That's it. That's the thing with us here sa Binibini. Over the years, we have learned to trust the queen to pick a gown that will help you win. And di ba ganun yung connection? When you see it, pag kinilig ka, when you feel it in second
True.
skin, and you envision yourself with a crown, seeing the gown, that's it. Yeah.
Totoo po yan, sir. Kasi parang may lukso ng dugo dun sa gown.
Okay, any more photos, Direct? There.
Ooh. So this is my second time to meet Mr. Nawat. Of course, this is the dinner with Mr. Nawat, Miss Teresa, and Valentina. So on left, we have Mexico, Myanmar as well, Indonesia, and Ecuador with me. We are the top 5, I think, in the arrival voting, if I'm not mistaken. So during this time, I remember we are just really enjoying, and actually, we only have 30 minutes to prepare. Actually, 20 minutes lang nga ata eh. Kasi we came in the mall with Miss Myanmar and then they're like, okay, you need to be ready. You need to just go down there and we will meet Mr. Nawat for the dinner. And we're like, oh my God, this is it? Really? And then we have to like, prepare everything and then go down and then that's it. We had the live actually. So if you really want to watch it, you can just follow Miss Grand International and Grand TV in YouTube. I really enjoy this part because I get to know Miss Ecuador, Indonesia, Mexico, and of course, Myanmar. Kasi si Myanmar, ka-close ko na talaga siya eh. So I'm so excited to meet other girls. Kasi after the quarantine, alam mo yun, sir, social media lang kayo nagkakakitaan, hindi mo alam kung totoo ba yung nakikita mo sa social media versus reality. And that's why whenever I am in quarantine every day, I want to make sure that I am so organized with my schedule. I practice my Q&A, my speech, and also my pasarela via Zoom. Thank you so much, Mommy G. I even practice my national costume. And aside from that, the Miss Grand International organization send us the video that we need to practice for our choreography. So, kumbaga, with this dinner, ngayon ko lang talaga nakausap yung mga candidates together. And of course, Mr. Nawat. So, yun. I super enjoyed it and loved it.
That's great. That's really good to know. That's good to know. Describe mo naman sa amin si Mr. Nawat. I've met him a couple of times and, naman fans, they're curious. Tell us what Mr. Nawat and Miss Teresa is like because I hear very nice words about them. Very
Mommy
caring and all.
Teresa. Mommy Teresa is so kind. She is like Tita Liliana for all of us in Binibining Pilipinas. And of course, it's like Mr. Nawat, of course, hands-on pa rin siya when it comes to everything. He is like the thinker, the planner, and then the heart of the Miss Grand International organization. For me, is like Miss Teresa. So with that combination together, they work smoothly, perfectly, and at the same time, the people, behind Miss Grand International are really creative, they're really professional and very talented. Actually, sir, yung choreographers namin parang 5 or 6 lang. Pero when you look at them, pwede sila magplansya ng buhok, they can also direct. So, kumbaga, parang nasa bubble lang talaga kami, sir. But everyone is very efficient. And that's why I really wanna give best. Kasi, sir, talagang medyo strict sila when it comes to performance. But it's worth it, di ba? Have you seen our show? It's so beautiful. It's like the
Yes,
cameras,
I agree.
amazing. And I think,
I
if I'm
agree
not
100%.
mistaken, we are the first ever international pageant to do that and with Miss Grand International. So they are really proud of it. Kasi talagang 3 days lang
Yes,
kami, sir, nag-practice for everything.
correct.
For the
It's the
corny
first time.
night, for the
Yeah,
preliminary,
first
and
time
for
ko
the
nakita yung mga
national costume.
LEDs. Grabe. yung mga nakasabit na LED na screen type, na mesh type, it's no joke to set up something like that. And they made the pageant really look so opulent. So it was a great experience watching the show.
So yeah, so kudos as well, Miss Grand International.
Yes, thank you very much. Do you have more photos, direct, or do we move on to there? Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, talagang actually, 'di ba sanabi ko nga sa inyo sir kanina, nagse-send kami sa Miss Grand International everyday na aming mga videos for our dads. So, trivia lang, sa amin kasi pag may star ka, everyday ina-update ka nila. Ibig sabihin parang halos on your beat ka and then as well nakaka-follow ka sa instructions. So, I know me and Indonesia, we have stars in the during the rehearsals via sending the videos online. So, we know we're gonna be in front. However, syempre, kahit hindi mo pa nakikita lahat, di ba? Napanood ko din yung reaction video ni Nicole and also ni Parul. They're like, oh my gosh, si Samba yan? Oh my God, dyan palang panalo na siya because first time, nasa front row tayo ng Miss Grand International stage for the dancer. And I remember, sobrang, syempre, ang dami naming mini-memorize, ang dami naming trainings. Then, I need to relax my mind. And we have the finale thing. And then they're like, Samantha, you need to do this. And then we have like 20 girls to do that. And then we have only 2 days to practice and memorize it. So in the first choreography pa lang talaga, sir, talagang memorize na namin lahat. And pag nagkamali ka from the top. So parang feeling ko, wow, talagang professional dancer talaga yung feeling namin nila. So yeah, success
No,
and I made it.
yes, yes. Well, I think it helped a lot that once upon a time, you were one of the best, you're one of the country's best rhythmic gymnastics. Di ba? Kaya nakatulong.
Yes, sir.
You were on, when you were out in front, we all know that kung sino na nga ni Mr. Choreographer in front is somebody who can give, who has a lot of showmanship na makikita ng ibang contestants kung paano siya tutularan, something like that. So
Yes.
when you were out front, wow. Go Samantha, go
Sobrang
Samantha.
excited din talaga ako, sir. Kasi may videos kami niya ng mga rehearsal and sinisend sa amin kung how we will be in the camera. And talagang, kunwari, Myanmar, Philippines, you need to step forward. Or like Japan, talagang dapat forward pa kayo. You're like the leaders. And then we're like, okay, Miss Japan, Yuri, we need to count everything. Because we're all in choreography in the front. So yeah.
Okay, for our last ito maganda tong last photo na to. Sige direct, please show us the last photo.
Guatemala! Miss Grand Guatemala here. Only 2 ladies remain.
Oh my gosh, grabe. Sobrang trending yan. I think I am a person, if I'm super happy, I feel joy and fulfillment in my heart, parang fulfillment in my heart, nagagawa ko talaga ng hahampas talaga ako, sir. And I think my friends can agree to that. And I think I remember Vicky Rushton and of course Kenneth Ramil, they even posted in my story, they're like, oh, ganyan po talaga siya, mapanakit po talaga siya pag masaya siya. Because I was just holding the hands of Abina and then because we were trained in the same camp with the Kangandahang Flores. And then they even told us that you guys will be in top 2. So we keep reminding ourselves that we'll be in top 2 and we are always boosting ourselves na parang I got your back, you got my back, and we are in this together. Whoever wins, we are very much happy. And backstage, before the Q&A, we are like, I hope we can be really in top 2. But we know that in top 5, talagang super strong ng batch. And I know everyone can really speak, can walk, and can walk the talk. So I know that whatever happens, I am just gonna be grateful, wala akong regrets, and magiging masaya lang ako. But when Abina is holding my hand, I told her, I was like, I told you we are in top 2. And she's like, oh, I cannot breathe because she's just like, like talagang para mahimatay na siya. But I'm just so happy. I am just so blessed and fulfilled to be there kasi parang lahat ng experiences ko, parang it all aligned to me. And of course, I'm hoping to be the next Miss first ever Miss Grand International from Philippines that time. But I know as well that the reigning Miss Grand Thailand, Nam, is the first ever black beauty, I think, in Thailand to won a crown. So I know as well that Miss Grand International is ready for a black beauty to represent and be a spokesperson. And coming from the USA, she can represent Black Lives Matter, and for me, Stop Asian Hate. And I think she's really a great representation of that. So now that everything that's happened, that's why ganun talaga yung reaction ko na I'm just so happy. It's because it really came from my heart and we're really supporting each other behind the scenes and, of course, in the stage.
Thank you very much. It's something beautiful. I was watching when I was watching that part of the show. That's Samantha enjoying herself, having a great time. That's one of the things that I personally like about you. You were just having so much fun. There's so much joy in you doing your thing, and that alone makes you a winner, makes you a queen. Ang ganda
Thank
panoorin
you,
sa.
sir.
Well, thank you
Kapungka.
very much for sharing those interesting stories with us. Now let's go over the questions sent by our friends from the media. Yeah, let's wait for question number one.
Question number one.
After your several attempts in the national pageant, how do you feel that you got the opportunity to represent the country in an international pageant and eventually get a high placement?
Way back in first joining Binibining Pilipinas, I got really curious about pageantry, and I know that it's my dream to represent the Philippines. And that's why when I got the call when I was in Boracay, Philippines, when you called me, sir, I remember that moment when I got my phone, it's like 10 times. And I know I can just do my best. You know, I can be this maybe Miss Grand International for the Philippines. But I also know that there's a lot of restrictions and there's a lot of struggles. But when I finally have that opportunity, sobrang saya ko. Kasi it all makes sense now. And
Hello,
even
Samantha. Ito na
eventually,
yung call na hinihintay mo. Ayaw ba manalo? Sabi mo.
naaalala ko yun, sir. Parang, this is the call that you've been waiting for. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, totoo na ba to, sir? Ito na ba yun? Ito na ba yun after 3 years? So, sobrang saya, sir. And of course, being the first, runner-up again, I feel like, syempre may panghihinayang at may little bit, syempre parang sayang, andun ka na, di ba? But at the end of the day, I know that pageantry is just a phase of my life and it's not the end of my life. And I know that, God plan talaga is higher than all of us. And marami pang darating na opportunity for me. Na para
And
sa
there's a
akin.
different, you know what, for your loving fans like us, for the Filipinos who are watching you, iba yung impact when they see a queen like you who did their very best. You don't need a crown from them to tell you you are a queen. Nakita ng tao na you did your very, very best from day one. And that alone is remarkable.
Maraming salamat, sir. And yun lang naman talaga, sir, yung goal ko. Talagang i-represent yung Philippines proudly. And I hope the Filipino fans will unite and, talagang for me. And I hope I make you
Yeah.
guys proud.
Mga fans, marinig kayo, unite daw, unite, unite. Next question, please. How would you respond to the final top three question? If the coronation night is happening now, would you give the same answer?
Yes, I would really give the same answer. And I feel like at this point, that's what I feel. That's how I feel. And when I look back, I get this a lot eh. Parang, can you make it better? Can you make it like sound like this so that we can get the first ever Miss Grand International from the Philippines? And we're like, I don't think so. I feel like I represent myself well in that top 3 Q&A. And I know that scientifically and sentimentally, that's gonna be still my answer. So I have no regrets in answering that question like that.
Yeah,
So I will
I'm glad.
never, I will
I
never
am
change
glad.
that answer, sir.
I've heard many answers, many pageant answers before from different queens. Nothing has ever touched me the way you said that kind of answer, because you know very well I take care of my father, and it hits you right on the spot when you said it. When you said, of course, senior,
Oh my
they
gosh,
are on
totoo,
the priority.
sir.
According to science, they are on the priority list,
Oh my
and
God, my
that's
heart.
it.
Kasi sir, alam mo, nung Binibining Pilipinas 2018, I remember with Kagandahang Flores Camp, every day ng Q&A training namin, lagi nila akong tinatanong about my dad because they don't want me to cry in a stage with a lot of people if they will talk about, my parents or my dad. Kasi I joined Binibining Pilipinas after my dad died. And I feel like I want to do something that I can really benefit from, and I want to do something for community. So yun talaga yung purpose nun. And when I have that answer, all of the trainings from before talagang nag-flashback na, oh my God, I'm preparing for this moment. That's why ganun talaga yung nararamdaman ko. So I'm never gonna change that.
That's great. Okay, next question, please. As MGI's first runner-up, what prizes did you receive? Does an MGI runner-up get to keep her crown?
So I won 6,000 US dollars, and of course a crown and a sash that I will keep forever in me. Yay! So, di ba? At least meron tayong remembrancer. And what else? We still have a contract in Miss International. Actually, they want us to stay long. But however, because of the condition as well of Bangkok, Thailand, but Mr. Nawat assured us that we will still be invited and we will still work with them in the future and still be, benefiting from the organization. So I'm still looking forward to that.
That's great. Okay, sige, next question. How was your stay in Thailand? What is your most unforgettable experience in Thailand?
So of course, before joining Miss Grand International, I researched about the place. I researched how safe it is, and it's my fifth time going to Thailand. However, my most unforgettable experience, aside from winning Miss Grand International first runner-up, is exploring Thailand. Oh my gosh, I visited sir 9 provinces, and I don't know how I did it, but every day I was just like parang backpacking. I was just like doing everything intensely and just curious. And Thai fans are super talaga, sir. The land of smiles talaga ang Thailand. Thank you so much to all my Thai fans. Kapon ka. They all recognize me even without makeup. I'm traveling with Miss Brazil and also with Miss Panama, and we are having discounts there. We are having freebies despite the pandemic, and I am so touched, and I will never forget about that.
Wow, iba talaga. Okay, next question. What was it like to compete in the pageant during the pandemic?
Sobrang hirap. Mahirap siya in a sense because everything that you do needs to be documented, and everything that needs to be documented will last forever until my internet, 'di ba sir? You know that. And that's why I really want to do my best because I don't want to waste that opportunity. And I feel like I am not just representing the Philippines and Samantha Bernardo in international stage. I am also representing the future of Miss Grand International. So that's why I always put my hard work, my heart into it, my mind. It's because I really want to make another legacy for the Philippines. And hopefully, after this, we can really get the first ever crown for the Philippines. So yun lang naman talaga yung goal ko, sir, is to mend all the conflicts that has happened. That's why I hope we can all unite and stop the war. Kasi sir, di ba, even me, the advocacy of the pageant is stop the war. And if they are all hating, do you think they will give us the crown? So I don't think so. So I want to make sure that I am so loving and I am really be a symbol of hope and inspiration to everyone. Because as Miss Grand International and as Miss Philippines, for our legacy as well, for the organization.
Now, even before the pandemic started, and sa pagkakakilala ko kay Binibini Sam, she was already active in her advocacy, personal advocacy about malaria. And si
Mhm.
Sam, hinihikayat niya ang bawat isa, mga tao, not just mga Palawenyo, magpabakuna about malaria. Now that this happened in the context of COVID-19, and ipagpapatuloy mo ba, Sam, yung iyong nasimulan sa
Of course.
pagpapataguyod ng yes.
Of course, sir. So actually, fun fact for everyone, we just have three provinces that we are still pushing to eliminate the disease. So one in Mindanao, one in the Visayas, and of course Palawan in my province. And we are really hoping to get our goal. So actually, when I came back here, I have organized an event as well for Kilusan Ligtas Malaria. It's just so sad lang because in the World Malaria Day, I am still in Bangkok, Thailand, and I'm still traveling. And everything that we did is just online. So we didn't have the opportunity to go again, travel to Palawan, and do the Salary Malaria Benefit concerts. But nevertheless, I still have a lot of donations, and hopefully, I can produce a vlog about it and I can share it to everyone after my quarantine.
Next question, please. Going back, would you change anything that pertains to your performance in the preliminary competition or coronation night?
Nothing talaga, sir, as cliche as it sounds, because I feel like I cannot do any better than that. You know what I mean? I
I
feel like
agree.
yun na yung best ko, sir. And I feel na hindi ko na kayang higitan yun. Maybe I can be better next year for that or this coming year. But during those times, with limited amount of time and limited knowledge, and of course, with pandemic is happening around us, yun na yung best ko, sir. Maybe if I have regretted something, kung i-ask din yun, di ba laging yun naman yung sinasabi natin, sir. Siguro maybe I should not give a lot of focus on the negativity, like when it comes to our fans, competing, degrading each other. And I hope also that they will think that we are not just representing ourselves, we are representing the Filipinos, in each one of us. And lagi ko nga sinasabi, if we want better Philippines, we really need to be better Filipinos. And that's why as well, maybe that's one of the hindrances, diba? That maybe they didn't give us the crown. So this is also my challenge, not to the next Miss Grand International, but also to all the pageant fans all around the world to please stop the hate and spread love only. And be kind to your words.
Meron ako follow-up question. Now that you have a unique style, unique way of walking, and that definitely is something that is something unique to yourself. Are you willing to train a new Samantha Bernardo, a potential Sam Bernardo? Are you willing to train somebody to be just like you?
Of course, why not? I know that they're not gonna be the Samantha Bernardo that I am, but I can better themselves, help them better themselves, and as well as maybe be an inspiration for them. I was inspired as well by our past queens, and if I can do that to the next generation, I'm happy to do it.
Okay. Next question, please. During the finals night, was there even a moment when you felt nervous?
Laging sobrang nervous, sir. Talagang lagi akong kinakabahan. But I think yoga really helps me a lot. Every day, I want to make sure that I do yoga. Alam niyo ni Miss Grand Myanmar, she's like, oh my gosh, okay, you're gonna do yoga again. I will have a breakfast downstairs. And when I came back, okay na. Tapos na ang yoga. Because I really need that time to focus. Kasi talagang, sir, ang dami kong iniisip when I was in quarantine. And when I was also in the pageant itself, because I still need to organize everything, memorize my speech, and do that, and of all the things. So I want to make sure that whatever happens, I will always feel nervous, but at the same time, I will still be focused. I will still be centered. And at the same time, gusto ko pa din na mabibigay pa din yung best ko. Kumbaga, wala akong regrets. So, yun. Kaya may
Okay,
laging kaba,
next
sir,
question.
pero kumbaga, andyan pa din talaga yung focus dapat.
I think yung kaba will help you propel, yung adrenaline rush will help you have that extra pitik, that extra movement
Push for
that is
yourself.
extra push there, you said it. Because without that kind of adrenaline or that excitement, wala, parang it will not come through. It will look like something that's cut and dried. It will look really mechanical. Kasi I
That's
think
true.
that's the thing that pushes you to add that heart and soul to your performance. Next question. You had an interview where you said you never felt bitter or sad about the result of MGI. Why?
Because why not, right? Why should I be feeling bitter? Why should I be feeling sad? Where in fact we still won. And in fact, we have, another streak for the Philippines after 2 years of not making it to the top 20. Actually, sir, to be honest with you, I'm so nervous when I was in top 10. Kasi katabi ko si Miss Mexico and I know that she's so beautiful. She's also smart. And she's also one of the favorites. And the last name na lang for a country to be called, and I'm like, everything happens for a reason. Because I know, sir, that I can be top 20, but I want to make sure that if I will be in top 10, I'm sure I'm going to be in top 5. That's my promise to myself. And that's why I was like praying, Lord, ibigay niyo naman sa akin yung top 10. Please, gagalingan ko talaga. Please, I will always make it count. And when Philippines, tinawag nila, I was like, hindi ko na kaya to. Okay na, ako na to. Kaya ko na to. Ganun talaga yung reaction ko sa sarili ko.
Sana mag-overtake ako dun sa next question because this is something that
Sure.
I'd like to ask. Ito pa ito natatanong sa'yo. Remember that poolside swimsuit preliminary competition where you just dropped that super duper pasabog and you started with you facing with you on your back, and then you humarap ka, and then you started walking, and then you did the twirl, and then your hands were all over the place. Ang galing-galing. It was so controlled. And each step, each sway, each twirl was just something that it comes out naturally. Tell us what was going through your mind when you were doing your walk.
Oh, the Granada Walk was created via online with Mommy G of Kagandahang Flores. And I feel like everything that we've done is just hard work. And also prepared me with my gymnastics career, with my folk dance career, and of course with pageants in Philippines, which is Binibining Pilipinas. Hindi ko alam, sir, kung paano siya nabuo talaga. Mommy G really helped me together with Tito Rog. And wala pa akong malakaran noon talaga sa room ko. So when I finally got out with the quarantine, ang ginawa ko agad, naghakot ako ng gamit, naglagay ako ng camera sa hallway, and I was like video calling Mommy G. Please check my walk, Mommy. This is gonna be my walk. Okay ba? Okay pa din ba? Nalawang na ba tayo?
Now,
Talagang,
because of the Binibinis, each beauty queen is now compelled to have their own designer walk that is unique.
true. And
Yeah.
And
That's something
syempre,
that
sir, di ba? I know that I am 5'8", but sir, pagdating ko doon, at least 5'10" lahat. So, kumbaga para ako naging midget doon. And Miss Puerto Rico is 6'2", and Miss Brazil is 6. So, I am like, oh my gosh. And I'm with Latinas. Since letter P tayo, di ba? Panama, Peru, Paraguay, and then the rest. So, on my batch, I really wanna stood out. And I feel na dapat yung walk ko is memorable, hindi nagmamadali, but at the same time, have touch of Samantha Bernardo, which is I am comfortable with. So, nung nakita ko actually yung dun sa Lebwa, yung sa swimwear competition namin, na ang daming stairs, sabi ko talaga kay Mommy G, Mommy, I think I need to do the turn. And then, Mommy was like, no, nak, don't do it na kasi dangerous. Kasi pag ikot mo, bababa ka na ng stage. Pero nung nakita ko talaga lahat mag-walk and nakita ko yung choreography, sabi ko, hindi. Hindi talaga, Mommy. Hindi talaga. Mag-iikot talaga ako. So what I did is just I strengthened myself to do the turn and nagpa-practice ako sa carpet para mas may pressure. Para pag alam ko, pagdating ko doon sa glass mirror, susunod na lang siya, mas mabilis na lang. So yun yung mga trivia, sir, and mga ginawa ko for
Yes.
that. And
Oh,
I'm glad na
yes.
nagustuhan naman lahat.
Yes, fans respond very well to a queen with a nice gown, a queen with this that is relatable and all that. But the walk is really something else. When you do a walk like that, parang wow, 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 ayun na yung pasabog. Each beauty queen fan, that's something to look forward to. Ano kaya yung pasabog walk? And you delivered once again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Next question, please. Many Filipino pageant fans do not easily accept pageant results, especially when they don't end in our favor. How would you tell Filipino pageant fans about this?
I know that we are really a pageant-loving nation, the Philippines, and we have proven our, diba, strength in this industry. But let us remind ourselves that this is also a competition. There's going to be a winner, there's going to be a loser. But at the end of the day, as long as you know that the girl did her best and that the girl represent us proudly, with honor, with elegance, I think that's the most important thing. And we need to maintain our elegance, of course, and our love. Don't put that and turn it into hate comments, just because we lose, because that's also reflects our character. If we are butthurt, if we are ready to take on the next challenge in the industry. And I think it's just part, diba, of our. Have you ever thought na, are we gonna be this happy, diba, sir, if we already winning every time? I think there's no thrill in that. And it's also time to give others a chance. And it's also a time for us Filipinos to find another queen that can represent all of us and hopefully can win another crown for us. So I hope that I have proven myself in this industry, and that's also my mission as well. And to be a symbol of hope, love, and unity. Kaya nga, di ba, sir, lagi ko sinabi sa speech ko, kasi I really want not Filipinos to unite for me, but also all around the world.
There you go. That's something really beautiful, Sam. And you know what? Here are my thoughts naman about it. Beauty queens strive hard. The fans don't know how much emotional investment, all kinds of investment a beauty queen puts into her training to be where she is right now. Katakot-takot na training ang ginagawa ng beauty queen. So I hope, or we hope that the fans do the same. They can train themselves to exercise more restraint in giving out their opinions na, nakakasakit yun pala, na about this, about that.
True.
But the queen is train yourselves to say something nice about a person, train yourself to say something inspiring about the very beauty queen who carries a flag. I
Yes.
had this conversation with queens a while back, and I hope that that's something that can be how do I say this, mapag-isipan ng mga
Yes.
fans na sa pageantry.
And pageants are celebrations, sir. So always celebrate lang tayo and let's be happy whatever the outcome is.
That's correct. All right, next question. Do you think Abena's use of the Thai language during her speech and Q&A became her ace in clinching the crown? Do you think that has a lot to do with it?
I don't think that's the totality of it, but maybe it's also an advantage for her to win a crown because, of course, Thai fans and as well as the Thai organization, they're all Thais, right? And they can relate to her. They can talk to her in their native language. So I think that's also an advantage. But I don't think that's the only reason why she won a crown, because I think she was also a great spokesperson for certain causes like Black Lives Matter, and we have issues that's really rampant nowadays in USA. So I think it's very timely, and I am very much happy that she's the first ever Black beauty to win Miss Grand International. So I don't think
All right.
that's the totality of it, but it's an advantage of her.
All right. Let's move on to the next question. With your flawless, excellent performance, there's a growing clamor for you to join another pageant to represent our country again. Now, everybody would like, or everybody's dying to hear a reaction about it. So, Sam, ano ba talaga?
Oh my gosh. I keep on telling myself, especially in Binibining Pilipinas, that oh, I will not join again. I will not join again. But hello, pagtingin mo sir, nakatatlong Binibining Pilipinas na pala ako, 'di ba? So I don't wanna close myself in other opportunities. I don't wanna end a statement that is still open-ended. And if I'm still qualified and I'm still, eligible for it, and if I feel that it's still gonna be worth it, why not? But I don't make any promises. I don't want the fans to go crazy for it, but I have receiving a lot of support and messages. So maraming maraming salamat po sa lahat ng naniniwala sa akin. Patuloy na sumusuporta. Sana kahit hindi ko matuloy itong pageant na to, or kung hindi man ako sasali, or kung sasali pa rin ako, sana you will still support me in other things that I can do, because I want to make sure that it will still align to my purpose and my passion. So let's see, and let's just hope for the best. But I'm very much flattered, sir, for this.
All right. Now for our last and final question. Anong isusunod mo sa next envelope? Just kidding. Here's the next question. What is your advice to the next Miss Grand Philippines? To the aspiring beauty queen?
Parang nasabi na talaga lahat sa lahat ng mga interviews. Pero I think one thing that I've learned being a beauty queen is to be really authentic of who you are. Wala na talagang ibang masasabi, sir, eh. Kasi just be your own kind of beautiful. Kasi when you go there, wala nang iba, wala nang katulad, kundi ikaw lang yon. With all your experiences, that's something that you really want to share. With all your hard work, that's all you do. And aligning it to the organization and hopefully winning the next pageant for you. And at the end of the day, sabi nga nila, di ba sir, we make the crown for us, but the crown doesn't make a queen. So whatever happens, I know that I am still me, Samantha Bernardo. I know that whatever happens, I truly know myself well than anyone else. And even if wala to, I am still happy. It's because na-fulfill ko lahat ng pangarap ko with my hard work, with all the people behind me, supporting me, and that's more than enough for me.
Thank you very much. Something beautiful. Samantha Bernardo, to me, I will always remember Sam as the young lady, as the young Binibini who is always ready. Sam is always ready to do things. When you ask her to do things, ready siya. When you tell her to jump, she will ask you how high, and that's how ready she is. And everything just all came together when she competed, and that's it. That's what I'm talking about. She's ready. When we sent her out there, she's ready, 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 ready. And now she's the first runner-up. So thank you very, very much. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. But Sam, before you go, baka meron ka pa mga nais pasalamatan. So I'm giving you this chance to say thank you to
Wow,
your
maraming salamat. Of course, Binibining Pilipinas Charities Incorporated, headed by Madam Stella Araneta, with Miss Grand International Organization, headed by Mr. Nawat, and to all the fans out there who supported me and still there since 2018. Maraming salamat po from the bottom of my heart. Finally, we did it. Sayang lang, kinulang, but it's okay. We still keep supporting all of our binibinis, and hopefully we can get it in the future. And I hope I can be part of it as well. Maraming salamat din sa lahat ng mga sumuporta sa akin, especially to my 20 Days Glam team. I don't know what happened, but we made it. First of all, I really want to say thank you so much and congratulations to the Magandahang Flores family, headed by Tito Roger Flores. My Pasarela trainer, Mommy G, thank you so much. With all my Q&A mentors, oh my God, ang dami. Ang dami, mga Walo ata sila. Miss Jem, Sir JC, Sir Migs, oh my God. Nicole Cordoves as well for checking my speech one last time. Thank you so much. Wow. And to Parul siya for always there, messaging me, boosting me, and as well, Elizabeth Clancy, Eva Patalinhog, sa lahat ng mga past queens natin, maraming salamat po. And my stylist, of course, Babe Kenneth Ramil, I love you so much, of course. And together with Carl Dioso, thank you so much, Babe. With my makeup and glam team, of course, also hairstylist JR Constantino and Darwin Seniel. Sir, kahit talagang andyan sila, lagi sumusuporta sa akin. Even nag-video call kami everyday kasi hindi pa rin ako marunong magkulot, hindi pa rin kumukulot ang mga kulot. So thank you so much. Talagang ako lang kasi lahat dun, sir, when it comes to quarantine, lahat na nakikita nyo behind the scenes, it's chaotic. Just to produce an everyday pasabog, but it's all worth it. To my gown designer, Yei Manila, and to my preliminary designer, Louie Pangilinan, thank you so much. Tinapos niyo yung gowns ko kahit konting-konti lang yung time. Sa lahat din ng mga sumuporta sa amin ng mga local designers, kahit 2 days lang nakapag-produce kayo ng mga outfits, maraming salamat. I know that Kenneth is just always there for you. So maraming salamat. I hope we give you credit that we do really want. And thank you so much for working with me. It's an honor. And I hope to meet you all soon after this. And last but not the least, of course, Star Creations by Patrick R. Maraming salamat. Andyan kayo lagi para sa akin ever since nung 2019. And naalala ko, sinabi mo talaga na no, hindi natin uulitin yung Binibining Pilipinas costume mo and we really want to make another one. And I know that ikaw lang mag-isa na gumawa nun with your family. So maraming salamat po, I Serena family as well. And Star Creations, I love you so much. And of course, God, and to my family, to all my relatives na sumuporta sa akin, maraming salamat po. And to Tito Wilbert, and to Sir Raul, na talagang sumuporta din sa akin all the way with my excess luggage, with my plane tickets. So lahat yon, maraming salamat. This will not be possible, guys, without you. So hopefully, wala ako nakalimutan, but these are the people that really helped me throughout this competition. Again, maraming salamat po, and magkita-kita tayo for Binibining Pilipinas 2021. Mabuhay kayong lahat.
All right. Thank you very, very much. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us as we welcome back our latest BBD Pride here in the country. Again, I'd like to thank our partners, Araneta City, the city of firsts, World Balance, the official active lifestyle footwear, Jag Jeans, Manhattan Gardens by Mecca World Corporation, Silka, the official skincare, Walang Duda, Alagang Silka, Ever Belena Cosmetics, and of course, Petron, kasabay sa lakbay, Pizza Hut, Dairy Queen, and Taco Bell. Special thanks to our service sponsors, Manila Bulletin, Nova Manila, Araneta City, Dale Carnegie, Raymond Saldana Photography, Jojo Bragais Shoes, hey there, Gold's Gym, Equinox Manila, Dom's Swimwear, Picture City, Bruce Casanova Photography, and there you have it. Once again, thank you very, very much. Samantha, thank you for making our country proud. To all our viewers, we invite you to watch out for Samantha and all our equally stellar Binibining Pilipinas training queens and candidates in this year's pageant. July 11. So encircle that date. Be sure to stay tuned on our social media pages for updates and announcements on our events. Ako po si Hines Enriquez from Binibining Pilipinas Charities Inc. Thank you very much for watching and have a great weekend, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Everyone. Thank you,
So
Samantha.
much. Thank you, Serena. See you soon.
See you.
Where did she get those lovely eyes? This pretty lady, and that exciting winsome smile. This beauty
When we open our eyes from our sleep, serenity is suddenly shattered as we face the battles of our daily life. Every day, we face so many adversities, so many challenges, so many struggles. Sometimes, we feel that the world is against us, or the stars will never align for us to realize our aspirations, our dreams, and our hopes. Race versus race, religion against religion, ideology attacking another ideology, COVID-19 and the never-dying war of equality and justice. These are just some of the most relevant conflicts that my country is confronting each passing day. I want to be remembered as someone who advocates for peace, as a person who believes in humanity. Kindness, respect, and love will always reign in my heart and in the hearts of my countrymen because we are of the same blood. The blood of resilience, the blood of a fighter, the blood of the strong and courageous people. Stop the war, aim for transforming lives, and encourage harmony.
I am Samantha Bernardo, your Miss Grand Philippines 2020.